What's going on, everybody? So today is one of my favorite topics. We're literally going to be talking about sales, right? The whole sales, the just keep reaching sales process to astronomical growth within your business that can help you no matter what in every single situation, as long as you follow it and you dig deep and you ask the right questions and you go through the process that I have laid out here. Now, sales is one of the things that I know most people struggle with. And this is an easy way to break it down so that way you can have long-term success within your business, but also have success every time that you get on the phone with somebody or every time that you meet in person with somebody to get them into your program so you can best benefit and help them. At the end of the day, it's also going to give you enough information so that way you know that you have something of value that can provide the solution to them for a problem or something they need to be fixed within their life or their health and fitness journey, right? So the first thing, right, is goals, right? What do they want to achieve in their health and fitness journey? What do they want to achieve? What is that thing that they want? Maybe they want to lose weight. Maybe they want to gain, have a six-pack abs. Maybe they want to gain lean muscle. Maybe they want to run an ultra marathon. Maybe they just, whatever. They want to have a better relationship with nutrition, right? Now, you get those reasons, and I highly suggest as you're on the call with these people, you're writing this stuff down. If you're not writing it down, you're just going through the motions in your head, you're not gonna end up closing the deal, right? You're not gonna end up helping them either because you forgot the information that they gave you that is exactly what they want you to do, okay? Now, the next thing is after goals, you know what they want, you talked about what they want, now you're gonna ask them why they want it. This is the most important part of this whole process. And the reason why it's the most important is because this is what's going to drive them to get to where they want to go. This is the big $5,000 reason of why they should work with you and why they want to achieve those goals that you asked for just before, okay? Now, this is struggles, it's pains, it's that deep reason. It's something that you have to ask enough questions to get. If you don't figure out the why, they're probably not going to be a client of yours, okay? You need to figure out the reason why they want to do whatever they want to do and why they want to achieve whatever they want to achieve every single day. So here, it's a deep reason. Something could be something along the lines of, I want to lose weight. Why do you want to lose weight? Can you tell me a little bit more about that? Well, I just, I want to be able to fit in a swimsuit. Okay, can you dig a little bit deeper on that? Why do you want to, what makes you want to be able to fit into a swimsuit? Why can't you fit into one right now? Well, I just don't feel confident in a swimsuit right now. Okay, so it's more of a confident issue, right? So you're digging a little bit deeper. When did you start feeling, why do you feel self-conscious when you're in a swimsuit? What about it that makes you feel that way? Well, because I got love handles, or I got this going on, I got cellulite, whatever the reason is, dig deep. So, and you ask that for every single one of the goals, you get down to that bigger reason, right? Losing weight, gaining lean muscle, you dig deep in every single one of those. Then, from that point, after you get it, maybe one of the reasons is, I want to lose weight because I don't feel confident in my own skin, but at the same time, I want to be a role model for my kids, right? That's another good deep reason. What do you mean? Could you dig a little bit deeper? What do you mean by role model? Well, I was at the grocery store the other day and I was leaning over, right, into grabbing meat out of the freezer, and as I bent over, my shirt came up and my crack was hanging out, and I saw my daughter over there, right? And there's a couple of kids on the other side of my daughter, and they noticed that my crack was hanging out, and they started pointing and laughing, and I saw my daughter's face of disgust and humiliation, and I never want to put my daughter through that ever again. So this is the main reason. This is why I want to achieve this goal. This is why I want to feel good in my own skin. This is why I want to lose the weight, so I never have to put my family in a burden situation like that ever, 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 ever again. That's a deep reason, right? You move on. Once you get that deep reason, that why behind it, that $5,000 reason, that struggle, that pain, you go down to, what are you currently doing, right? So exercise. What are you currently doing for exercise? What are you currently doing for nutrition? Is there any what are you doing? Is there anybody holding you accountable right now, right? What's your mindset look on this stuff, right? You're figuring out what they're currently doing on a daily basis that's going to progress them to where they want to go with their goals. You figure that stuff out. You write down. You're taking notes, detailed notes on all of this stuff, right? Then you move into obstacles, right? Obstacles. What's holding them back, right? From achieving what they want, from achieving that goal. What is it that they're doing right now? And then what's holding them back? This can be anything, right? So it could be, well, I don't have time. Or I'm super, I eat fast food all the time and I don't have time to do this and I don't have time to do that. And, maybe it's my spouse doesn't want me to, or he doesn't agree with it, or something along those lines. Whatever that reason is, you're digging, deep and figuring out what is it that's holding. Maybe it's their mindset that's holding them back, that they think by just going to the gym and eating McDonald's every day, they'll be able to achieve that result. You don't know until you figure out and you ask that question and you dig deep on those questions, right? So once you get those, you go down to the solution, right? This is where you relate with them, big time, right? This is a solution that you have for them, but it's also where you need to relate with them, right? You need to get on their level, right? What can you offer that will overcome the obstacles and fix the struggles, pains that they're having right now to get them to their goals, right? That are also extremely convenient and are also sustainable within their lifestyle, right? If you can't give them something that's convenient, that's going to be sustainable within their lifestyle, that they feel is going to get them to their goals, and that's going to fix the current problems that they have, and get the why, the reason, the deep reason, once again, right, of why they want to do all this, they're not going to work with you. They're going to just say, yeah, as you're going to go through, right? And they're not going to commit to doing a program with you no matter what the cost of it is, okay? Now, after that, after you figure out, this is where you offer your program, right? So you go through and kind of recap a little bit on what their goals are, what they wanted to achieve. They wanted to lose weight, right? She wanted to lose weight. The reason why was she didn't want to burden her family. She wanted to be that role model mother. She didn't ever want to have her daughter feel humiliated again, right? She's not really doing much for exercise throughout the course of the week. She has no accountability. And the obstacle she has is she doesn't really have much time, right? So the benefit of your program is I totally get it. I can completely relate. That's kind of where I was within my fitness journey. And a lot of my clients right now are in that situation where they've moved past that a little bit and started, having and figuring out ways to fit in exercise in their days so that it is convenient for them with their busy work life schedule. So they still have time to spend time, come home after work and spend time with their daughter and still do the things that they love to do while still having that better relationship with food. So that way you're on the right track. You're not eating fast food all the time while still being a mom, right? Still showing up and being a mother and that role model for your daughter. Now, as you go through, you answered a couple of things. You answered, convenience. It's going to fit in her schedule, right? But then you want to relate yourself in your program again, right? The best part about my program is that I'm in your corner every step of the way. We know that all programs are based off of perfect life scenarios, but when life throws you a curveball, I'm in your corner. I'm going to lay it out so that way if you hit an obstacle, we overcome that thing together. We get through that together, right? If you don't know what you need to do, shoot me a message. Let's hop on a call, right? Or this is why my program is laid out this way, because I lay everything out so you're not playing the guessing game anymore and you're not on that roller coaster ride that we call life, right? You're laying out your program and you're giving them all the details, relating it to their struggles, their pains, their goals, the reasons why, what they are currently doing and what they need to start currently doing that still is convenient, that's going to overcome the obstacles in their day-to-day life to get them to where they want to be. And then after that, then after you very clearly laid out that thing and you explain that this is not a quick fix, there's no pill, there's no magic this stuff takes time. It creates habits to make this thing sustainable for a long period of time, because you and I both know that moving forward, you don't want to relapse. You want to continue this journey, because I know that being a role model for your daughter isn't a 1 day thing, isn't a 3 month thing, isn't it a 6 month thing. It's a lifetime thing of you showing up and being there and being that role model for your daughter. So obviously, based off of where you want to go and lose that weight, it's going to take anywhere from 6 months to 12 months to get there, right? And we both know that it takes the full body a full year to go through a full anatomical change anyways, so that way we don't have to have that relapse. And what that means is we're building the right habits, the right foundation based off of how your body's adapting to the phases of training, and to the nutritional programming along the way. Some is longer, some is shorter, but it also takes your commitment. And moving forward, that's what I'm going to promise you, is to get you to where you want to go, right? So you move into the pitch. This is the next phase. This is just the starting point, right? For you, I would definitely recommend my year-long program. It's literally my best program, but it's also my cheapest program right now. For you, it's a 50% discount, and it's only going to be $300 a month. Let's go ahead and get you started on that, right? Saying, let's go ahead and get you started on that. Now, that's implying that they're already going to start something. This is just a starting point. It's already implying that they're going to continue moving forward with you, and you want to do that. But you will never, ever close a deal if you don't get these things first. If you don't get the goals, if you don't get the why, if you don't get what they're currently doing, the obstacles and the solution, and then relate to them with that solution, and then offer them your services to help get them from point A to point B. The whole reason we focus on these things first is because that shows that you actually give a shit about them. That shows that you're actually caring and you want to help them get to where they want to go. Because at the end of the day, if all you're focusing on is if they're going to get into your program or not, and the money, you're never going to win. And more importantly, you have to believe in yourself and your program that it's capable of getting them to their goal. Otherwise, it's going to read right through it, and they're not going to want to do the program, and they're going to feel that you're not confident when you're on the phone with them. Remember, start with their goals, get the why. What are they currently doing? Get the obstacles that are holding them back from reaching their goals, a solution that you have for them that's relating to the issues that they have, and then also pitching your program, right? The actual final pitch. This is what I have to offer to you. I want to get you to where you want to be. It's not an overnight thing. There's no quick fix. There's no one pill, right? All of those things are going to help you maintain and keep clients. This has created me thousands and more than that, millions of dollars. This specific outline in the sales process with people. It can do the same exact thing for you if you follow it, you dig deep, you ask enough of the right questions, and you truly lead from the heart and you give a shit about people. I love you guys. I hope that this was helpful for you on the sales process. This is one portion. There's other ways that you can do it, and there's other things that you can start implementing once you get a little bit better. This is a really easy way to understand it, so that way you can start scaling your business to at least 6 figures plus. I love you. Lead from the heart. Just keep reaching.